OTAs underway out in Berea, week 2 of OTAs, if you will. What do you expect from this round of OTAs? And we've seen some of the names that are there, some of the guys that are present. But what do you expect from the OTAs? I know everybody can go and see what's going on a little bit tomorrow as far as OTAs go.
Yeah, we'll be out there tomorrow. Hopefully the weather holds off. I think it'll look a lot like it did last week. Kevin Stefanski promised the guys that if they showed up, it would be a safe environment for them to work in and practice in. So, I don't think you're going to see much. I don't think you're going to see anything full speed. You'll see the guys going through individual drills. You'll see installation of the offense and defense. You'll see some 7-on-7 and 11-on-11, but nothing too physical. It's just kind of a ramp-up period. It's a time for especially guys on defense to get to know each other, and get to know each other better, like John Johnson III, the free agent safety that they signed, is in camp this week. And it's probably the first time, or it is the first time, he'll be on the field with guys like Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett, Greedy Williams. Maybe Grant Delpit's out there, but he's not really practicing coming off that Achilles. Same thing for nickelback Troy Hill. So it's just kind of a way to get your feet wet. And for the guys there, kind of ease into minicamp, which is next week, the mandatory minicamp, Tuesday through Thursday. But even then, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of we're just not going to see a whole lot of physical practice going on. We'll see mental work. We'll see some physical reps. But it's all about getting to training camp healthy and just kind of getting acclimated.
So you mentioned a couple of the guys. So Jedrick Wills is in town. That's another guy that's present for this round. John Johnson, Troy Hill. We saw some of the photos released by the Browns from OTAs that we showed you as well. How important is it for the new guys just to kind of get out and get familiar with the lay of the land and their teammates?
Yeah, I think there's something to be said for that. My overall view is it's not that important, especially because there are virtual meetings, right? So these guys are learning in the classroom. They're going through the offensive installation and defensive installation. They're learning the playbooks. So I don't think from a big picture standpoint, it's hugely important for these guys to be out there in late May and early June. But if you're one of those new guys on defense, or even one of the holdovers on defense who is trying to get used to the guys that are going to be around you, there is some level of importance to that. So that's why the offense has largely stayed away and the defense started to show up last week, because there's a difference, because there's so many new defensive guys. There could be 9 new starters on defense, where on offense, every starter's coming back, and your top backups like Kareem Hunt and Rashard Higgins and Kadarius Hodge and Donovan Peoples-Jones and David Njoku, they're all coming back. So I think there's a lot less need to be there. I would say overall it's beneficial for the guys on defense to finally get there and get with the coaches, but I don't think it's monumental.